the kind of the founding shares or equity you give out to the people who were there when you were forming the company looks different. You're going to get 5, 10 if you're really generous, right? If there's more you give away for the value they created, their input that they did. I think what we're talking about are the sort of the average everyday worker bees who contribute to the value of the company, but not in the same way those early folks did. And those percentages should be viewed as, so if you're employee number 10 out of 12, you shouldn't be thinking I'm getting 10% of the company. You should be thinking I'm getting 0.5%.
And at that particular moment.
And
it's going to be diluted further down from there.
That's right. But here's where I'm thinking. For those folks, you need to be thinking, this is a perk, this is advantage, this is a really nice part of your job, but it's not the only reason. You're likely getting paid market rate for your job, or maybe even above, to be a part of a startup. And you get the benefit and the bonus, if you will, of that equity stake. When you're employee number 2, way riskier, and so you likely get compensated with equity to offset the risk that you would associate, and not
or the low cash. They just don't have the cash to pay you.
Don't have the cash to pay you. So they're going to get something different than you. So if you are not in part of that, again, that founding, even though you're not a founder, it's kind of that founding group of people, don't expect it to be worth millions. And that's not likely why you take the job. It's a bonus. It shouldn't be sweet, now I get to retire, because to your point, it likely ends up
not going to be a windfall.
No, it's not going to be a windfall. I mean,
and it's not going to be in a lump sum either. It's probably going to be over several years and payouts. It's not going to be this massive single check.
And so, and don't confuse it either, because I think I'd like to hear your story. Some people don't view it as even a benefit or a perk. Offered to people, you would think, of course, everyone's going to take equity in a company, and most of the time it's some sort of LLC or an S corp, or you have protections as an owner. And when you grant and or put out options for folks, do they always want it, Josh? Do they always want equity in a company?
Even hearing you ask that question out loud is mind-blowing to me, that anyone would turn down equity in the company that they're in. And it hasn't happened a lot of times in my career. It's happened, though, where we've tried to give everyone in the entire organization equity. And we had more than one person say, I'm good, thanks, but no thanks. I don't even think they thanked us. I think they just told us to pound
And there
sand.
wasn't an alternative like, hey, take the equity or we'll give you a cash. It was not.
No, it was just, no, we don't want
Here's equity.
And trying to walk through, and these were not frontline people. I mean, they were mid-level and senior in terms of their career. They understood how the world worked, we thought. And we weren't taking away any cash compensation. We weren't reducing their base.
Purely additive.
It wasn't in lieu of another cash. It was 100% just net new, because we think this is the right thing to do as the management team. And people said, no, I don't feel comfortable taking the risk of owning the company.
Did somebody tell you that they were advised to not take it?
One person said that. I'm like, well, who the fuck is advising
Who are you
you?
talking to? Yeah.
I mean, your brother's cousin's sister, boyfriend that works in a strip mall as an ambulance chaser attorney. Like, is that who's telling you not to take it? Like, who the hell's telling you not to take equity?
In fact, as you know, you live this. I say it and live it. Ownership is greater than earning. You won't get ahead by just earning. Not likely.